hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. Oops, that music was still on. There, now it's off. And oh, I'm frozen. Never mind, I'm back to normal. Phew. Froze for a second, but never mind, froze again. Nah, it's okay. I'm going to blame the spoiled milk I drank earlier today for that, yes. It was an accident though. The chocolate milk I drink at home is super duper chocolatey, so at first I'm like, I can taste the chocolate, and then afterwards I'm like, wait a second. This doesn't feel right. Oh no, it's rotten! And then I went to the fridge and then dumped the rest. I was good, I did not continue. I knew hello. But yo, I'm okay though. For now anyways, I got lots of water by me to like flush out my system, as one do. Because my stomach's probably gonna hate me today. I had an energy drink, I had Taco Bell, and then I had spoiled milk. If my stomach can survive this, you know, that means I'm just got that much more powerful. Which should be fun, I'm a believe. So let's continue. Heian-Kyo. Saisatsu Hyobi, first half. Boop. My goal is to go through at least section 12 and maybe start section 13, depending how I feel. Heh. Act 9, where all the craziness happens. I thought we finished the Holy Grail War. There's a tree. And there's lightning! Lightning fell near the ruins of Rashomon, at the southern edge of Heian-Kyo. Nobody was struck directly, but in the lightning's wake, two demons appeared. They were not human, but truly demonic in all but appearance, a far cry from the creatures who wandered about at night. A single step, and the nearby spirits began to writhe in agony and dissipate, followed immediately by other monsters going mad and taking their own lives. Such was the overwhelming wickedness of the power of these demons.
Saisetsu, present.
You'll be present. The two humanoid creatures appeared more Oni than demon, for they now stood upon Kyo's ground without so much as a single spell, an impossible feat. The great bounded field that surrounded Heian-Kyo was a creation of the legendary Onmyoji, Abe no Seimei. No manner of wicked creature should have been able to penetrate it, even so.
Cursed creatures! How dare you make your way directly through Lord Seimei's bounded field? Who are you? Stay where you are. Not another step further. We 8 generals are corpses, and thus have nothing to discuss. We are here only to make our way to the demonic tree that stands at Suzaku Gate. None can stand in our way.
I was half expecting him to bring out some casters.
Move aside. We may be corpses, but we are also invincible, ferocious blades. The demonic tree at Suzaku Gate? You know of it? Then you will go no further. We will cut your heads off where you stand.
We just warned you about our power and ferocity. But then you humans never listen, do you? You just come at us with your swords and start hacking away. Hello? Oh well. I guess I'm not in any position to criticize since I'm doing the same thing right now. One head. 2, 3.
What the? Is that sword floating in the air? Call for the warriors. We need their help. Get everyone stationed near Rashomon here on the double. Suzaku Gate is now the gate to hell. Once we arrive at the Naraka Mandala, the world will be no more. So I suppose killing you all here is now an act of mercy. How kind of you, Lady Hyobi.
Don't be ridiculous. This is obviously like the opposite of mercy. And so, in the blink of an eye, every officer and warrior tasked with defending Rashomon was dead. This was nothing like the previous Oni's playtime. Blood, limbs, and heads scattered in all directions. Soon, the only two left standing were the demons. It was a sight straight from hell itself. Spooky. Back to the mansion. Oh, look at the moon. You can see it from here.
We have an emergency! Monsters have appeared on Suzaku Avenue. The offers and warriors there have been devastated. Yeah, I can see that huge evil-looking tree at Suzaku Gate from all the way from here. No, Lurking Toki, it was not Suzaku Gate. Two demons calling themselves Saisetsu and Hyobi appeared out of nowhere at Rashomon. After slaughtering every nearby officer and warrior, they began heading due north along Suzaku Avenue, directly towards the demonic tree at Suzaku Gate. So we have two monsters headed for that demonic tree. I recognize those names. Saisetsu and Hyobi are both Onmyoto deities. However, I have never heard of them being summoned with physical forms before. Do you know what's going on, Caster?
No, I'm afraid not.
Then what can you tell us about that demonic tree now standing at by Suzaku Gate?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I can say is that it possesses an enormous amount of magical energy. It doesn't quite look like the others I've seen, but I can tell it's a tree of emptiness. I know what it is. It's a tree of emptiness. I mean, it doesn't quite look like the others. The others were white, this one's red. It's a shiny. We have a shiny tree.
A tree of emptiness? Come to think of it, you mentioned those before, didn't you, Misaki? You said they were monsters that looked like giant trees that came down to Earth after the world beyond tomorrow became a world of pure white, right? So if one of those things is growing here in the city now, it must mean... what does it mean?
Ooh, green text. It means that Heian-Kyo is going to transform into an entirely different world. It also means that the new tree of emptiness will take root in proper human history skies, which will bring our very future to an end. And for Misaki there, it means her return destination will become even more distant. Wow, that's amazing! There's writing just floating around in the air.
Who's doing that? How are you doing that?
I didn't cast a spell, neither did Nursery Rhyme. It appears to be a kind of long-range communication spell, though it is very different from telepathy. I suspect it is woven with a translation spell as well.
Then perhaps it was cast by Lady Murasaki Shikibu. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I can even sense Kaoruko here. I apologize for the intrusion. I hope you don't mind that I let myself in.
Kaoruko! Wow, the Genji are really, really good at sensing people, aren't they? Kaoruko! Are you okay?
Yes, it's me. Oh my, Lady Kaoruko. I haven't seen you since we bumped into each other at Lord Michinaga's manor. And even then, I saw you only briefly. Please make yourself at home. Bring her some water and be quick about it. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Here you are. I shaved off some ice from the ice house to go with it.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Gulp, gulp. Ah. I feel much better now. Thank you, everyone.
I know very little about poetry, but I do adore your beautiful story. Though unfortunately, it seems we won't have much time for pleasant chit-chat.
No, I'm afraid not.
I just came here from the palace as fast as my carriage could carry me, after I received a notice urging me to come here at once. And no sooner had I left than that tree sprung up right at the palace. It's okay, Kaoruko. You're safe now. Lots of tough warriors here in the Genji house. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
Thank you. That was great, Kintoki. I'm so proud to see you know how to behave like a gentleman. Well done.
Come on, knock it off, will you? Anyway. What do you mean by notice? Did you receive a letter from someone? Does it have anything to do with the writing we saw floating in the air?
Yes, it does. In fact, the letter I received. Ooh. That's an awesome summon. Totally worth it. NP2 Miu or Miu and NP5 Wu Zetian. Oh, fun. Was from Lord Abe no Seimei. The Abe no Seimei? Abe no Seimei? But I thought he wasn't in Heian-Kyo right now. Indeed he isn't, even now. Abe no Seimei is somewhere far, far away. That is why I'm speaking to you in this manner. Some of you I have not seen in quite some time. Those of you I'm speaking to for the first time, allow me to say, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Abe no Seimei, the greatest onmyoji of all time. Nice to meet you, sir. Via magical text on the wall. Ooh, I'm fighting first thing, huh? Let's see how this be. It should be fine. Stairs. I overheard everything. Oh, and when I say everything, I do mean everything. With all of Heian-Kyo inside of my bounded field, I know what takes place there better than I know how to clean my own houses. I hear every triviality that takes place on the east side, every event that happens on the west side, and every underhanded trick playing out in the palace. Oh, he's listening to everything. Kinda like Zeus. Or maybe Santa Claus. And of course, I know all about the conversations that took place in Lady Fujiwara no Kaoruko's house, including the ones between Kintoki, Lady Danzo, Misaki, and the people of Chaldea. That's totally not creepy at all. You overheard everything? I don't suppose your middle name is Zeus, is it? Yeah, first thing was Zeus? Or maybe Santa?
Come now, I'm not that good.
You're going to make me blush. Well, no you won't, but even so.
Zeus? What's that?
In this case, I believe it refers to an enormous monitoring device.
Oh, I gotcha, yeah. Seimei definitely gives off that impression. He always seems to know everything that's going on way before he could have heard about it. You just know that he's gotta be using a ton of shikigami or whatnot to watch and listen in on all sorts of stuff.
He does give off that impression, yes.
That he does.
Oh my, I had no idea. Well now, it seems my stock is falling at a rather alarming rate.
Stock? Oh, you mean like the stocks you see out in the field?
You seem oddly knowledgeable, Abe no Seimei. Is it just me, or do you know a weird number of modern expressions? You seem oddly knowledgeable, Abe no Seimei. Are you a man of culture?
Do I now? But certainly, you and your fellow Chaldeans already know about mystic eyes capable of looking into the future, no? At any rate, that is not a crucial topic of discussion at this moment, so I suggested that we move on. Let's talk about what that great idiot, that is, Limbo, has been up to. Alright. As you've most likely already guessed, Limbo is indeed the one responsible for this pseudo-tree of emptiness that has taken root in the palace grounds.
Pseudo-tree of emptiness. AKA shiny tree of emptiness. I'm still not sure what it means, but that is definitely what Limbo called it. Regardless, Ashia Doman summoned that black tree of emptiness. Well, more accurately, while it pains me to say this, it was something of a collaborative operation between poor Ashia Doman and Limbo. It seems Limbo who was summoned as the personification of the evil that dwelled within Domon's body. whispered something wicked in Domon's ear, which led to his soul being swallowed up. Poor thing. Did you not hear what he said? He said that Limbo told him, "You'll never be as good as Seimei, your rival. Whatever you do as you are now, you'll never be as good as him."
Swallowed up? So then, back when we saw him in the palace, Limbo had already swallowed up Domon's soul?
Oh yes, but don't beat yourselves up for not realizing it. His evil nature was still hidden deep inside him at the time, so there was no heroic spirit presence you could have sensed. None of you did anything wrong. Limbo just happened to be one small step ahead. Ooh, hello, hello! At any rate, he is certainly not hiding any longer. I believe that is due to your success in halting the Imperial Holy Grail War.
Then, that demonic tree was originally supposed to appear once the Imperial Holy Grail War had concluded?
Essentially, he got tired of waiting. Originally, he planned to collect the souls of 7 heroic spirits so that he could link a Holy Grail to his Tree of Emptiness, almost immediately completing it. And that is Limbo's ultimate objective, to grow the tree to full maturity so that it may bloom. While I don't know whether it will also function as a wish granter once it reaches that point, with 7 heroic spirit souls powering it, I'm quite sure it will generate tremendous magical energy, enough to make the impossible possible. That being said, I'm afraid I still don't know exactly what it is Limbo wishes to do with that Tree of Emptiness, since he never got around to saying anything about that.
Then the whole story about granting the winning master's wish was nothing more than bait.
Lord Suna.
I'm alright, Caster. Hintoki's lightning has already given me the jolt I needed to wake up. I will never again mistake what I should cut down and what I should protect.
Limbo's wish is the only one the wish granter produced through the Imperial Holy Grail War will grant. But now, you have surprised him by surpassing his expectations, and he has grown impatient. That is why he has shown his hand, the pseudo Tree of Emptiness, and abruptly cancelled the Imperial Holy Grail War. Now, he has begun summoning heroic spirits through different means. I have to say, I'm surprised by how aggressive Limbo is being here. Domon was never so rash. So Saisetsu and Hyobi are 2 of these newly summoned heroic spirits? What about Saisetsu and Hyobi? Did Limbo summon them then? Second one.
Indeed. They call themselves by the names of the 2 of the Hashojin, the 8 Onmyodo general gods of all things.
As much as that infuriates me, I shall put it aside for now, since we still have more important things to discuss. As I just said, there are 8 Hashojin, and Limbo is calling himself by one of their names. So we should assume that he will summon the other 7 separately. At the moment, 2 of them have materialized and are making their way north from Heian-Kyo's southern edge. Once they have crossed the Suzaku Gate and made their way into the palace grounds, they plan to sacrifice their own souls to the pseudo Tree of Emptiness. And since the pseudo Tree of Emptiness has already acquired the souls of 4 heroic spirits from the Imperial Grail War,
Limbo only needs 3 of these new heroic spirits to reach the tree for him to win. Got it. But what happens if we blow them away before they reach the tree?
That would likely help to some degree. If all they needed to do to feed the tree, their souls, was simply kill themselves on materializing, they would have done so by now. So it seems safe to assume that their soul's proximity to the pseudo Tree of Emptiness is an important factor. However, given what happened in Shimosa, we should also assume that the Holy Grail War will collect their souls automatically if they should die. Ah, you know Shimosa too! Which means... what does that mean? I am pulling a Kintoki.
We cannot let these general gods cross Suzaku Gate, and neither can we kill them. Is that it, Lord Seimei? So we gotta capture him without killing him, huh? Sounds like that's gonna be a tall order with these guys. That it will be. The Hashojin will certainly be very powerful heroic spirits. You're not likely to be able to stop them if you're holding back, but neither can you afford to shatter their spirit cores and let the demonic tree consume their souls. So our only choice is to steal their souls away without letting them dissipate. Show them, Kaoruko. Yes, Lord Seimei. Are these Onmyojo talismans?
They've got so many pretty patterns on them. They're very cute.
These are Taizan talismans. I thought something like this might happen, so I prepared 8 of them ahead of time. Once you shatter one of the Hashojin spirit cores, all you need to do is slap one of these on them. Do that, and the Hashojin souls will remain in this world for a while, never reaching the pseudo tree of emptiness. If you can then destroy the Holy Grail, that is, the pseudo tree of emptiness before their souls can pass on, all will be well.
Hey, that's pretty good. Ooh, super duper good luck for your GSSR.
Once a tree is gone, their souls will be released before they ever have the chance to be used for something evil.
Sounds good.
Then our next course is clear. Suna, Kintoki? I'm ready. Oh yeah, I'm good to go whenever. Now we of the Seiwa Genji must band together. Now the 4 heavenly kings and I must show that we are truly capable of, and what we are truly capable of. Lady Medea, nursery rhyme, we cannot afford to lose you, lest the enemy gain new souls in service of his goal. Lady Misaki, Lady Danzo, you two are esteemed guests, and Kintoki's very first friends.
Oh, feels.
So I would like to ask you to remain here, if that is all possible. If at all possible, would you?
Summer 8's gonna hurt me. Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt me a lot. At least there's like 1 or 2 more paychecks technically coming in for me. After that, I gotta wait like... Actually, no, it kind of works out. I think there's like 2 more waiting. Yeah, 2 more waiting for me. I'll just have like 1 pay period without, or... After that point, I just gotta wait a bit. And then eventually I'll get my other one from the new intern position. Yay! I'm an intern. Haha. I've evolved. No, Lady Raiko. I promise I won't get in the way. And no, I don't play the JP version of the game. I'm just excited for this summer. And heck, all the summer banners, really. If you're going up against heroic spirits, then I know I can be of help. I swear I will. I'm going to, Raiko. Monjumaru, after all, I came here to help my friend. You better believe I'm going to. Limbo's gotten away with too much for too long. It's time I put an end to this.
I see you're all intent on making me worry, but I suppose that is a mother's burden. You're also very brave, Suna. I feel as though the scales have fallen from my eyes as well. Very well then. I shall consider all of you Genji warriors from now on. Now come, and let us protect Kyo together. Genji, move out!
Genji, move out! We got this. Ooh, hello, hello.
Detecting a large number of monsters around Suzaku Avenue. I believe they are kind of familiar, most likely. Shikigami that Limbo himself is manipulating with talismans. Imperial officers and our fellow Genji warriors are doing their best to fight them off, but the enemy appears to have the advantage. That said, these Shikigami are... Leader, thank goodness you're here! These things are Shikigami being controlled by an onmyoji somewhere. We've been cutting them and burning them, but they refuse to die. It's almost as though they're undying corpses.
Ooh, thank you, thank you.
Corpses are oni. It makes no difference. We fight until we make our way through them. Genji, advance! Hell yeah! Genji, advance! Let's go, Misaki!
Genji, advance! We go!
Rah!
I think I can destroy some Shikigami. I believe in myself. Well, let's see what they look like actually before I commit. Nah, too late, I committed. Oh, they're morning ghosties. Oh no, they're gonna steal my gauge if I don't destroy them quickly. Let's see how this be. Like, what's the worst that can happen here? It should be fine, I will believe. And while that happens, more water. I will drink extra water today. Whew, water's delicious. Way better than spoiled chocolate milk. Nobu's in the back, or at least Avenger Nobu is. Maybe I should take out Merlin and just put in my Summer Nobu to assert dominance. I'll at least get rid of the first two lineup stuff, and then afterwards we shall hope for the best. I mean, this should be fine. Ooh, thank you, thank you. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Might as well all Arjuna because I cannot resist the power of Buster. I will never resist it. Okay, good. If I haven't gotten sick by now, I'm probably fine. I hope so. I was so trusting of the milk too because it said that the expiration date was supposed to be the 21st. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just gulp gulp. Ugh. Disgusting taste. I believed. But oh, the 21st was a lie. It's only the 16th. That is a huge difference. Oh well, but then again it is pretty hot, and if it's not put in the fridge, first thing, of course the milk's gonna expire faster. I don't know who bought the milk and how long it took for them to bring it back home, but still. Oh, pain and suffering. There's regular milk in the fridge, but I'm kind of scared of it. Like, I don't even want to sniff it at this point. I kind of want to wait till someone else tries it. Yeah, too spooked. But that one might be fine, who knows. Oh wow, that is a smart plan. Saving $33 of every paycheck for that banner the next 2 years. Super smart. Fuma missile. Squishy sound. Huh. The enemy is instantly regenerating from its injuries. It's just like what happened with the heroic spirit swordmasters. Instant regeneration. Oh no, it's deja vu. Indeed, they have made artificially immortal by keeping their spirit core separate from their bodies. I am told that in Shimosa, Lady Musashi was only able to reach their spirit core thanks to her extraordinary technique and Lord Muramasa's peerless blade. But all we have are these 8 talismans Lord Seimei gave us. How can we stop these creatures for good? Danzo, you and I, good luck to us, because this seems painful, actually. Wow, 530 bronze apples, nice. I think they have like maybe 200 something or less. More than 100, I know that for sure.
Out of my way.
Bonk.
The enemies have completely vanished.
at how epic they are. They're just asserting dominance. That's how Heian warriors fight. Man, this really takes me back to Onigashima. First one. That's how Heian warriors fight. Ours regenerate when we fight them, while theirs literally turn to dust. I've also cast spells on them to enhance their attack power. When paired with their natural combat capabilities, they should be able to neutralize artificial immortality. Oh, Medea, I want your boost too. I want to see how hard I can punch if you power me up. Then again, seeing how they fight, they might have been fine without my spells.
Get out of our way! We're coming through! We need to get to those two Hashojin making their way up the road before they reach Suzaku Gate. Come on, Misaki. No, boss.
Will do, my boy. Do-do-do-do-do. To the avenue. We be here. Man, I should have like a little savings too. But then I'd be tempted to make it like a physical saving, just because if I make it like a mental note, I don't know if I can stick with that. Okay, let's see. Nope. Dark warrior and more morning ghosts. Ah, yes. This be fine, I believe. I hate those ghosts, though. I don't like how they will every so often just steal my gauge. I do not appreciate that, ghosties. Okay, very good. Delicious. Oh, I like those Arjuna cards, actually. That's pretty nice. That's an automatic win for me. Because I believe in the power of Arjuna. He got this. He's the ultimate warrior. Arjuna's the greatest. We believe in you, Arjuna. Go, 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 my boy. Heal. Good job. Oh, that beautiful damage. Fatal battle. Oh, thank you for only being one enemy. Ooh, a budget app called You Need a Budget? Is it free? Is it a free app? I'll Google it afterwards because I want to just stare at it. Because that could be good for visualizing some goals. Oh, it's not free? Oh, sad. Man, if it was free, and I could just input stuff like, okay, my goal is insert number here for hopefully saving up. But there are things I want to buy at the moment, like more Vice Swords cards, maybe that Miku mic. Rah! The hostels have all disappeared. That takes care of all the Shikigami Limbo presumably sent. I'm also detecting 2 extremely powerful magical energy signals ahead. Please be careful, everyone. These must be the new heroic spirits Lord Abe no Seimei told us about. 2 of the Hashojin, Saisetsu and Hyobi. I just heard someone call our corpse names. I'm guessing we're almost to Suzaku Gate. Aha, I see. So there are a few heroic spirits here.
Now, don't be like that. Take a closer look, or just sense their spirits for yourself.
Oh, that's actually pretty good then. if college students get to use it for free for a year. I wonder if they take my college email, my school email.
These people aren't like the ones we killed so easily. These are real warriors, like the kind you surely once knew. It seems we have no choice but to stop and deal with them. Flee for your lives, brave and powerful Heian warriors. None can stand in our way.
Oh yes, red eyes.
My corpse's cursed name, is Saisetsu Tawara Tota. I will be the death of all of you.
My corpse's cursed name is Hilby Suzaku Gozen. Suzuka Gozen. If death is what you want, I'll gladly kill you all. I feel like Tota looks scarier. But this be fine. I can take them on. Arjuna, do a thing. Just destroy them, please. But oh yeah, for sure next week I wanna finish Heian-Kyo and then farm all the free quests and delicious, delicious sync quartz for the next banners. Haha. Saisetsu Hyobi, second half. Boop. No fear, no fear. Like at the very least, I want Kama and Okita. Yes. Ugh.
Flee for your lives, brave and powerful Heian warriors. None can stand in our way. My corpse's cursed name is Saisetsu Tawara Tota. I will be the death of all of you.
My corpse's cursed name is Hyobi Suzuka Gozen. If death is what you want, I'll gladly kill you all. 1, 2, 3. It seems we have 2 casters, 1 assassin, 3 warriors, and 1 kid. Seriously? Do you really, think you could stop 2 of the Hashojin with such a pathetic group? Gasp! Tawara Tota! Suzuka Gozen!
What? I see. So these are heroic spirits. It hadn't really sunk in earlier, since we only knew of casters from foreign worlds. But I see now that these are truly fearsome warriors of legend. Lord Fujiwara no Hidesato, also known as Tawara Tota, were known for slaying the Great Centipede and for ending one of the rebellions in East Japan.
Which is so edgy sounding while I know him as the rice guy.
Lady Suzuka Gozen, also known as Tate Eboshi because of the hat she wore, daughter of the Demon King of the Fourth Heaven, and slayer of countless Oni. So these are heroic spirits, humanity's accomplishments made manifest. And not just any accomplishments either. These heroes are responsible for some of the greatest feats in human history. Tawara Tota, slayer of the Great Centipede, Suzuka Gozen, the Demon King's princess and wielder of numerous mythical blades. Such fearsome opponents, they practically overflow with magical energy. Even with Lady Raiko, Lord Watanabe no Tsuna, and Lord Kintoki, the strongest Heian warriors on our side, we are still no match for them. Master, we cannot hope to fight them directly. Lady Danzo, I don't know much about magical energy. It means we are at a great disadvantage. And your point is? Oh ho! All that matters is who is standing when the battle ends. Whatever field of battle, this remains Kyo, the most prosperous city in Japan and the heart of the human world. Should we take even a single step back, Kyo would fall, human society would crumble, and once proud warriors would turn into villainy. And so, we of Genji shall never falter in the face of our enemies. Even if those enemies be great heroes of legend, we will fight and we will win. Do you know what makes a warrior a warrior? The willingness to swing their sword, pick up their spear, and hone their martial arts. Also, they might stand firm in the face of death. Suna, Kintoki, we're here. You're goddamn right. Tawada Tota and Suzuka Gozen, huh? I've never been much for a book learning, but even I remember hearing those names. I got no doubt they're gonna be real tough enemies. But here's the thing, Danzo. Now that they've shown up here under Limbo's control, it's a whole different story. Whatever it takes, we're gonna stop him right here, right now. Genji, advance!
Genji, advance! Understood.
In this land, in this time, I thought our names alone would break your spirits. It seems I underestimated the warriors this time. No, the Genji clan's leaders. Come, Suzuka Gozen, and let us see what they can do.
You got it. My Daitoren should be just a thing to see what the top warriors of this time are really made of. Bonk. I got some ley line stones. They're delicious. It's all good. Yummy. I'll confuse them by eating a stone randomly. And of course they got morning ghost friends. Of course, of course. NP seal? Oh, I'm happy. That is great. That is wonderful. It is lovely. I love it. Thank you for the seal. Wait, before I forget, guts. Just in case. Ah, yes, guts are wonderful, lovely. I should check their status. I thought it was just NP. Uh-oh. I will read it afterwards. Oh man, I want to break both of them. It's all good. I thought I was supposed to break them to make them serious. I thought that was a good thing. Yeah, it just says that. Oh, Arjuna though, why must you be immobilized? My boy. Don't fall for the charms. Oh well, he's fine. I will believe in him. He's all good. Man. Thank you for Guts. I love you, Guts, except now that you're gone. Arjuno's probably gonna go poof, but it's alright. He did his best, and that's what matters. Yeah, my boy's all good. You a good boy. But just because he's probably gonna go poof this round, I'm gonna go after Tota. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Aw man, I should've just went with my current cards. Oh well. No regrets. Oh, there's one where breaking the enemy's bar too early makes the fight harder. Oof. Let's see who they go after. Oh, that is bad. I thought you were NP sealed. that hurt. I did not appreciate that. Not at all. But hey, I did it. I was thinking, should I redo this? But then there. Ha 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 ha. Ugh. This should be fine. Stairs. Next time I'm bringing Castoria.
Take this. Too easy. Damn, they really are strong. No wonder this Fujiwara no Hidesato guy was a legend. I can't believe he blocked Raiko's surprise attack with just one hand. Real impressive, gotta give him that. Ain't gonna be an easy fight. And you know what else this ain't? This ain't golden. How can you guys be this strong and still fight to bring about humanity's downfall? It doesn't make sense, right, Raiko? Indeed not, Kintoki. I couldn't agree more. Why would true heroes of such legendary renown throw in their lots with a monster hellbent on such destruction? Is the spell that Limbo was using to control you truly so powerful? I, for one, cannot see how your deeply held convictions could ever succumb to such evil. What happened to you, Lord Hidesato? Haha. I would think you would know better than to try and converse with the enemy during a battle. But since you simply must know, I suppose I can answer. At their heart, heroic spirits are no more than empty shadows inscribed upon humanity. We're familiars at best, regardless of what we may leave in our wake. And above all, in our case, we are already corpses. Corpses? Corpses have no feelings. Corpses have no wishes. We are truly heartless. All we can do is follow orders and leave destruction in our path.
I knew it! Those red eyes! It's just like what happened with the heroic spirit sword masters.
I've said too much. Come, have at you. Namu Hachiman!
Nursery rhyme, Lady Medea. Master. I'm okay. I don't know about normal heroic spirits, but like Tota said, we're already corpses. Words are no more than ornamentation, feelings, wishes, hearts. Nothing more than illusion. We are puppets put here to destroy, kill, and lay waste to everything. Do not question us. Do not speak to us. All you need to know is, those who are moved to doubt by our names will soon meet grisly ends. All the more so if one of them should be wielding Tamura Maro's Onikiri. O stories, begin weaving thy tale. This is the famous Daitoren. Blanket the sky in tiles of color, skewer the swarm of evil and heavenly rain. Monju Chicken, Dashinto, or Daishinto. Love Blast, Demonic Sun Shower. Stop it with the AoE attacks. I don't appreciate them.
Arg!
Are we alive? Pathetic. Is that really all you've got, Heian warriors? How do you expect to defend the city against even Oni if you're so weak? Get it together already. This city is home to many different people. It's the greatest society in all of Japan. The place Tamura Maro gave his life trying to defend. You inherited his will, right? You carry his sword, right? Then stand up, damn it! If your legs won't support you, then lean on your sword. Don't let a couple of damn corpses get the better of you. How can you call yourselves his successors if you do? Can you even call yourselves warriors?
Impressive, Suzuka Gozen. Even as a corpse, your pride is so strong that it leads you to shed tears of blood. I am deeply moved. Even as a heartless corpse, I feel something stirring in my chest. How strange.
Tota, I already had my own divinity before this imitation one was crammed into me. That's why I can shoot the shit like this. You're the one who's really amazing. You talk a lot, laugh a lot. If your eyes weren't so red, I bet you'd be a pretty handsome guy.
Well, thank you. That's kind of you to say. In that case, I suppose I'd better show off my better side. Will you join me, Lady Tateaboshi?
Maybe. What you have in mind?
That depends on them. I trust you heard us, Genji warriors.
Yeah, enough flirting.
We did. I never thought I would meet an opponent so strong as to hold back against us. Your words are harsh indeed. Nonetheless, I hear them loud and clear. Can you still fight, Caster?
I'm healing you right now, Lord Suna. And I'll cast enhancement spells on everyone else as well.
Haha, it's true. You guys are real strong. But you haven't killed us off yet. In fact, let me ask you something, Hashojin. You guys are both real good with projectiles. So you could have just kept your distance from us. But you didn't. The only way we can fight is to get up close and personal so we can cut our opponents down. But that'd be pretty tough to pull off against fighters as skilled as you two. It's hard to get close to your opponent when they're pelting you with a bunch of arrows and swords. And yet for some reason, you guys never kept your distance from us. Why is that? No wait, don't tell me. I already know why. 'Cause it wouldn't be golden. Well, brother, am I right?
Lord Kintoki is taunting them. There's no underhandedness to his methods at all. The only thing he wants is an up-close fight. However, will we truly be able to defeat the great Centipede Slayer and the Demon King's princess that way?
Did you hear that, Suzuka?
I did. What do you think?
I think it's time we ended this. Now that we are corpses, the least we can do is fight with all our strength, so that we may serve as a guiding light for the days yet to come.
Uh-huh. So basically, we're just gonna kill them all, right? What kind of guiding light is that? That's just cruel, Tota.
Oh, I don't know about that. If we let our guard down, they could very well end up surprising us. Now, come. Suzuka Gozen. It's time we fight with all our strength, remember. That is the way of the world we come from. The future is no different. The only thing that may overcome the past, us, in this case, is tomorrow. So then why not try betting everything on the power tomorrow holds?
That sounds real nice and all. But really, when you talk about fighting at full strength, it sounds like you're saying we should just stop holding back and kill them all. Well, I guess it's not quite the same thing. Sure, it might just be semantics. But hey, semantics are important. Alright, I'm in. Master, Sawara Tota and Suzuka Gozen are getting serious. I'd better steel myself too.
You who possesses power, you who thirst, yearn, and struggle to make your wishes reality.
If your desires are true,
then join battle and kill as you must.
If you dream of seeing what lies beyond tomorrow, use the power you possess to make your way through us.
Oh yeah! Time to settle this!
Oh, it's the final battle stage.
A deathmatch stage! So they're still using this place, even now that the Imperial Holy Grail War is no more. This is the bloodstained battlefield of Limbo, where the losing heroic spirit's soul shall be consumed upon defeat. The Imperial Deathmatch stage. My corpse's cursed name is Saisetsu Tawaratota. This is where my bow and arrows shall halt you in your tracks.
My corpse's cursed name is Hyobi Suzuka Gozen. This is where my 250 blades will bring your journey to an end.
Hear me, O frightful gods, and laugh. Hear me, O glittering sun, and shine. Now come, and show me the extent of your power. Show me what you will do to see your tomorrow. We see your resolve, and we shall meet it in turn. Suna. Understood. If this is where our lives should end, so be it. How about you?
We got this. But I'm gonna be safe. Let's bring along Castoria. And hey, Merlin, keep me immortal, please. This seems good. Boop. We need the epic announcer guy, though, for this kind of match. Announcer man, you were my favorite part of Shimosa. Both sides. Under the dark sun. Offer up your lives. Now, time to look at their stuff. Gain resistance to all attacks and apply stage 2 where your special resist is slightly decreased when attacking with a noble phantasm. Well, I guess this is not the stage then. This is not the fight where destroying them makes them, or too fast makes them stronger. Maybe I should have kept in the others, but it's okay. I feel like better safe than sorry. Yeah, this be fine. Maybe. Oh, the fight you're thinking wasn't these two? Okay. And I gotta check what my dad was messaging. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, he wants me to look something up real quick. Oh, I barely did any damage. Yo, that's kind of sad, but it's okay. Just be fun. I can multitask. Oh, please do not hurt my boy. Oh, fear. Light fear. Ooh, I can... I'll just give it to Merlin because I want to be healed afterwards. But right now, I shall just raise her gauge. Yeah, raise her gauge this way. And then check what my dad wanted. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'll save Noble Phantasm till they use it now. Man. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. That actually really smarts. I do not appreciate that. No, 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 no. Merlin, my boy. That really stings. I'm just gonna use that now. And don't mind me just looking at the thing that my dad wanted me to look up for him. What does he want? Okay, he wants me to look up some stuff for him. Me. Well, I bet he's having fun. Okay, Dad, I'll look up some stuff for you. Whatever, you can't do it yourself. Lazy. Me. I'm gonna hope no one goes poop while I'm looking at stuff. Yay, everyone lived. Merlin's gonna suffer here. Just kidding, I'll be good and I'll be nice to him. I'll do this. And might as well just give this to her. Okay. Oof, where did I leave off in my screenshotting for him? Shoot. Man, the way their quality, yeah, the filter on their voice kind of reminds me of when my mic was trolling. Or the other mic was trolling hard. Gives me some, yeah, similar feel to that. Ooh. Oh, only one turn. You know, I gotta use everyone's noble phantasm then. In this case, that works out. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah. Yeah. So now let me finish this one bottle. It was like half full when I started, or less than half full. Please, Arjuna. Give them some pain. Oh, that was actually really good. Uh-oh. That's dangerous. Okay. Yeah, that is very dangerous. I don't appreciate that. Okay, 2 left. And let's see what happens. Oof. Man, I don't appreciate that. Ouch. Oh, I hate this. I really hate that. Well, goodbye, Merlin. You lived a good life, Merlin. And Castoria probably... Arjuna will live to tell the tale. Yes, as one do when you're Arjuna. It'd be fine. Bye, Merlin. Bye, my boy. The plug suit? Is that the one where you have the invincible? I don't like using that one, honestly. That's like one of my least favorite outfits for some reason. Yeah, the unit switch one. I don't use that one. I don't know why. I don't care for it. I like this one and the one... The other one that... Or the one that gives attack and noble phantasm increase. Those two I like. Me likey. Oh, this turn's gonna be kind of annoying, but at least I'll get Suzuka Golden down. Yeah, at the very, very least. Me. Yeah, this be fine. I believe, kind of-ish. Kind of, sort of. Ooh, then the next year, so we're gonna get a new outfit that has a swap skill? Oh, I gotta see what the other stuff does. Oh, if it's at the end of the year, even better. Man, that feels like kind of a waste for Tota, but it's fine. He was being stubborn earlier. Me. Oh, that scared me. That actually terrified me, my dude. Horrifying. Spooky. Spooky, scary skeleton. I wanna live. Oof. Heal plus defense. Debuff cleanse. Interesting. I mean, an extra heal's always nice. You went for the one who I didn't want you to. How dare you, Tota? Tota did that on purpose. He is cruel. Stinky Tota. Ooh. Oh, I like that then. 20% attack up and 20% NP damage up. Ew. Yeah, that is nice. I know, the Angry Mangoes thing is almost full actually. That's kind of fun in a way. I mean, the Angry Mango would live. So it could be funny. I mean, he's not gonna really deflect anything, but just for the funsies, I'm gonna do it. Do the thing. Oh yeah, that sounds good. That's a nice heal. Yeah, even if you don't do nothing without... because of this, it's fine. He's just there to look cute. Oh, Toto was pretty smart actually. That was funny. But yeah, Toto was actually pretty smart. He just covered up everyone's thing, as one do when you're Tota, I guess. Dang, Tota. So smart of you, and I don't appreciate your smartness. How can you be so smart? Ouch. Welcome home, Nobu. It's nice to see you again. Oh, my beautiful Nobu. I feel like believing in the power of Buster. I feel like Kastori will live this round, so I can use your Noble Phantasm next round. And if I'm wrong, oof. Ouch. Well, goodbye, Castoria. At the very least, Nobu will live. And that is what matters in the end. We believe in Nobu. She'll at least be adorable. She'll do this adorably. Gosh darn it, Tota. Why'd you have to not break at the same time as Suzuka Gozen? But this be fine. I'm not gonna even use all my prisms in the end, probably, before they expire. At least I'll use most of them. Or a good chunk of them. Or never mind. I believed in Nobu all this time, Nobu, coming in clutch. She is the true Demon King. Great job, Nobu. Whew, that was a thing. That made my hand a little bit moist out of anticipation.
Rah! O great Bodhisattva of arms, I beseech thee, deliver my arrow into its target.
O stories, begin weaving thy tale. This is the famous Daitoren. Blanket the sky in tiles of color, skewer the swarm of evil and heavenly rain. Monju Chiken, Daishinto,
Hachiman.
demonic.
Prayer.
Sun shower. Squish. So that's your answer.
Unbelievable. You aimed for the moment we released our noble phantasms' true names. To think that living warriors could defeat us. By virtue of having become heroic spirits. Indeed. We of the Genji clan have no lead-up for attacks. In a fair fight, this was our only chance for victory.
Now I see. They took advantage of the noble phantasm's one moment of vulnerability. Yes, they did the one thing that people don't do. It's always best to attack your enemies when they're busy chanting out their power move, you know? But no, most people are polite and wait for the enemy to finish their chant. But not us. We're different. The moment they release their true name, they actually aim for that? Yes, I believe so. They understood that the true name of a noble phantasm must be spoken in order to use it, and waited for that exact moment. Did I roll the paid gacha yet? Yes, I did, and I got my wonderful Oni cure. I love it though. I fought Shuten Doji earlier, and then she came home for me.
Man, I could never pull off a trick like that. Raiko, brother, you two really are something else. A brief span of time, no more than the twinkling of a star. That was our only chance for victory.
If you two had not been heroic spirits, empty shadows of your former selves, and so lacked that momentary vulnerability, this battle would have ended very differently. It also means that the key to our victory lay in your generosity in showing us those techniques of yours once before. So please hear me now. Thank you, generous and valiant forebearers.
Not at all. You were magnificent. Now that you mention it, you're right. I never used to say anything when knocking my bow. In a fight to the death against a skilled warrior, I could simply keep my prayers for Lord Hachiman in my heart. But as a heroic spirit, that was no longer the case. No, more accurately, I am but the corpse of one.
I want to see that scene from Dragon Ball Super now.
It just goes to show that I truly am not the man I once was. So much for that. I only wish you could have fought on more equal ground.
No, thank you. We would have no hope of winning in that case. That being said, yes. If it were to happen after our duties are fulfilled, it would be a great honor.
Farewell, Genji warriors and your associates. If we should ever meet again, I hope we can share a delicious drink of...
And you already did, Shimosa. Now it's Heian-Kyo. Wait, hold up. As the daughter of the Demon King of the Fourth Heaven, I should, be the one to say that, yeah. Hope to see you again someday. Not heartily. See you back at my Chaldea. Master, the talismans. 2 of Seimei's talismans coming up. they seem happy from the talismans, yeah.
The enemy has been completely neutralized. I've also confirmed that Lord Seimei's talismans have successfully sealed away their spirit cores. Which means we have officially defeated 2 of the Hashojin.
Yay! Delicious saint quartz. Nom 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 nom. Now it's time for the Genji killer, first half. Oh yeah. Genji killer though, huh? Time to see who that'll be. The eastern edge of Heian-Kyo, at the outskirts of Gojo Street. The other side of the Kamogawa, a little ways off from the city limits. Under normal circumstances, it would be a quiet, desolate place, but today there are people gathered en masse. A group of Genji warriors, experienced killers of monsters, one and all, wordlessly surround their target. That target? A humanoid demon riding atop an enormous Tsuchigumo. Oh? Oh, it's one of these. So, you have me surrounded. I see, you do not fear this great Tsuchigumo, no matter how it towers over you. You do not run, you do not scream. Instead, you fearless warriors only grip your swords even tighter. You are clearly not ordinary people.
No, we're not. We're Genji warriors. We are the vassals of Lady Minamoto no Raiko, entrusted by the ministers-elect with the protection of Kyo. Now, who are you, demon? And what are you doing here riding atop a great Tsuchigumo?
Genji. Genji, you say? So there are Genji here as well. Did you hear that? Kugamimi no Mikasa? Seems we will at last get to make our long-held dream come true. Listen well, warriors of Genji. I am poison, I am cold steel, I am the embodiment of hatred. I am the Genji clan's end. I am a heroic spirit corpse that has materialized here in Heian-Kyo, along with the great Tsuchigumo, Hashojin, Saiha. No, that is not quite right. Even as a corpse, my wrath is as strong as ever. I am Saikyo, Taira no Kagekyo. I want to summon you, ma'am. And I have come to bring death to the whole of your clan. Now die, Genji.
One of the Taira warriors? If you are a remnant of the Eastern Rebellion, then we cannot let you leave here alive.
Death comes. The demonic figure was true to their word. Riding atop the great monstrosity, the third of the general gods, they rampaged throughout Kyo with an army of Tsuchigumo at their command. Saikyo Taira no Kagekyo, the fourth of the general gods. Not a single Genji warrior was left alive in the demon's wake. With every step the demon took, more Genji perished. Every swing of the demon's blade reaped a harvest of Genji lives. There remains nowhere safe in all of Kyo for the Genji. Spooky. I still want to summon her. Back to the mansion. We're back. Can we have dinner? I wonder how things are at the palace right now. I hope the Emperor, Lady Shoshi, and Lord Michinaga are all right.
I was already on my way here in my carriage before a night fell in the middle of the day. Before the red moon hung in the sky, and the demonic tree towered over us. Well, I arranged it that way. Anyway, don't worry. It's okay. Limbo is still Ashiadoman, even if only just, so he won't kill them anytime soon. He may be a carnivorous beast disguised as a man, but he is still human in small ways. He's going to want as large an audience as he can get, at least up until his wish is granted. So just relax. Oh, and don't forget, Lord Michinaga's there too. He may not be a warrior in Onmyoji himself, but he truly has the devil's own luck. And above all, when he speaks, people listen. In the West, there was once a conqueror by the name of Caesar, who was said to be a great orator. And I suspect that Lord Michinaga is every bit his equal. Lord Seimei. Very well, I understand. There will come a time when the Genji will need to invade the palace and rescue the people trapped there. But for now, it seems we can trust that they are safe. I am relieved to hear you say that, Lord Seimei.
Raiko, how can you hear him when he isn't actually saying anything?
Ah. That's true, isn't it? How strange. We're only reading his words floating in the air, but it feels as though he's right here with us. Once this is all over, I wonder if his method of communication will become more common.
Oh gosh, I'm kind of scared of the stuff Seimei's gonna end up saying then. But no, it should be fine. I can say that 1,000 years in the future, communicating via text over great distances is very common. If by once this is all over you mean 1,000 years in the future, then yeah, it definitely will. You know, I can say that 1,000 years in the future, communicating via text over great distances is very common. It's so useful. Makes life easier.
Oh my, you don't say.
That's amazing. Lord Abe no Seimei. I can't believe you're showing us something from 1,000 years in the future. It's almost as though you're peering across time itself, as though you were a traveler making a very, very long journey.
Abe no Seimei, you kind of remind me of Merlin in that sense.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. I wonder what kind of clock you use.
A clock? You mean the thing that uses water to tell time? A water clock, yes. It's a machine that uses flowing water to measure the passage of time. Yeah, that. That water clock's the one thing I hate guarding. It always puts me ready to sleep. Yes, I can see how you would be ill-suited to that sort of thing. You need a fair amount of knowledge to build and maintain one of those devices. Fine by me. Other people can take care of their water clock duties, and I can take care of my guard duties. To each their own. Oh, speaking of the time, it's been an hour since Danzo went out on patrol, huh? She ought to be back by no... Oh, speak of the devil! I have returned, and I have a report to make. The 3rd and 4th General Gods have materialized at Gojo Street, near the Kamogawa.
So 2 of them showed up together again, huh? Maybe he literally can't summon more than 2 at a time. Yeah, maybe he can't summon more than 2 at a time. He's using the power of friendship by sending out the buddy system instead of 1 at a time.
Most likely, which would mean there are hard limits to Limbo's summoning capabilities. And let's not forget he already used the Holy Grail to summon 7 heroic spirits not too long ago. So if Limbo needs 3 more heroic spirit souls to grant his wish, the easiest way for him to get them would be to summon at least 3 simultaneously and feed their souls to the pseudo tree of emptiness all in one go. But instead, he's only summoning 2 at a time, and right near the edge of my all-encompassing bounded field at that. Why would he do such a thing, even if he can't summon them right at the tree itself? The sensible move would be to summon 3 or more in separate locations and have them head for Suzaku Gate at the same time. That way, we would have no choice but to split up our forces to stop them.
Don't give him ideas!
So the fact that he isn't doing that must mean... He can't do it.
Or he didn't think of that because Abe no Seimei keeps on beating him, so maybe Domon don't think of that.
What else can you tell us, Lady Danzo? If this took place at the eastern edge of Gojo, then Hase and Goto should have been there.
Right. There was indeed a group of Genji warriors there led by Lord Hase and Lord Goto, along with a group of officers. But I'm sorry to report that the enemy wiped out more than 2/3 of them.
I see. Then we will head out right away. Lady Medea, we must go.
Coming. Here, Lord Tsuna, Lord Gintoki. I made rice balls for you. Oh, she's so sweet.
Alright, thanks. Make sure you guys eat up while you can too. Misaki and Danzo.
Wait, there is still more I need to tell you. One of the general gods has taken the form of a great Tsuchigumo. And the other one, who goes by the name Saikyo Taira no Kagekyo, is the true Genji killer. This is an affliction of mine. Man, I feel like Medea Lily's cooking's probably better than regular Medea. Like, no offense to that Medea. If I see a Genji, I kill them. So don't growl at me like that. I can't help it. You may kill everyone we fight except the Genji. Kill all you like, eat your fill. There, you see? You didn't have to wait long at all. Although, something about this enemy smells. And pungently at that. You there. Are you affiliated with the Genji? That form, that voice. Could they be? I am Kato Danzo, servant to the Master of Chaldea. I am also currently a guest of sorts at Lady Minamoto no Raiko's residence. It seems you consider the Genji your sworn enemies. May I ask your name? A corpse needs no name. Or so the other general gods claim, but not me. Even as a corpse, I remain Kagekyo. Kagekyo? Indeed, I am Kagekyo, the blade of hatred. My Hashoji name is Saikyo. My full name is Taira no Kagekyo. Sorry. Kugamimi no Mikasa. But given how much this puppet stinks of Genji, it would seem that she too is my quarry. Well, here we go. It's the first fight. Oh no. Okay, if it's a first fight like this means it's fine. I don't gotta worry. Maybe? No fear. No fear, no fear. Endurance battle? How? Well, this should be fine. This be fine. Ah, yes. Very, very fine. Totes fine. I assume I gotta break her gauge. And I was looking at my dad's recent text. He was saying that we're gonna go eat lunch tomorrow, so I gotta make sure to... Maybe I'll make my, Honkai Star Rail stream earlier than originally planned. I shall think about it, because it depends on what's for lunch. It's probably something good if we're going out for lunch. What time would be earlier? Maybe like an hour earlier than I planned. Depending. Yeah, maybe an hour or maybe 2. Because I know for sure I want to continue the story some more, and then I will summon for beautiful Kafka. I gathered a good amount of materials for her. I'm proud of that, actually. I managed to get her enough of those lightning items to fully raise her. I just need more booklets. And I've been saving those dreamcatcher thingies from the event, the treasure event, just to give to her. I mean, I still gotta get somewhere for Silverwolf, but Kafka, Mama Kafka, I will simp for her.
Psycho Taira no Kagekyo. As I thought, it seems that this latest Hashojin is making no effort to hide their true name either. I expect that's owed to Limbo's supreme confidence in his pawns, but it's showy. It's a showy, sloppy tactic. Still, it does work in our favor in this case. Now then, changing gears, how many of you already know who Taira no Kagekyo is?
Well, I met her in that event, haha.
Not me, I'm afraid. Was he a warrior with the Kanmu Heishi clan, perhaps? The traitors Lord Fujiwara no Hidesato faced during the rebellions in East Japan were prominent Taira warriors. But I have never heard of this Taira no Kagekyo. I've never heard the name before either. How about you, Kinto? Never mind. Why am I even asking? Yep, no clue here either. Yes, Taira no Kagekyo is associated with the Kanmu Heishi, but not the one you know. They hail from over 100 years in your future, and approximately 300 years before my own time. They are a survivor of the Genpei War who bears a deep grudge against the Genji. I see. So this person is also from a time beyond tomorrow. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised, given that Misaki is from 1,000 years in the future. Still, I was unaware that heroic spirits could come from the future as well as the past.
Taira no Kagekyo. They were originally known as Palace Guard Akushichi Kagekyo of Kazusa, right? First one, Taira no Kagekyo, the one that did not let me summon her. Or one of the many, haha, sad. They were known as Palace Guard Akushichi Kagekyo of Kazusa before changing their name to Taira no Kagekyo. Legend says that after the Genpei War, they swore revenge on the Genji clan for wiping out the Taira clan in their efforts to establish the Kamakura shogunate. In fact, Taira no Kagekyo is said to have led attacks on Minamoto no Yoritomo, the founder of the Kamakura shogunate, no fewer than 37 times. Yo, that is determination! After the first time, oof. Second time, third time, fourth time, 10th time, 20th time, 30th time, 37 times. Some legends even claim they were both monstrous and unkillable, even surviving decapitation. I am certain that is who I encountered. As a heroic spirit, Taira no Kagekyo was like a living weapon that operates solely to annihilate the Genji. Unfortunately, the group of Genji warriors led by Lord Hase and Lord Goto were among the first to die at Kagekyo's hands. I see. So they killed every Genji warrior present? Indeed. The third of the force that survived was composed entirely of Imperial officers. The moment the Genji warriors drew near Kagekyo, they dropped their swords and fell to their knees. It was almost as if they were offering their heads voluntarily. I suspect it was some kind of ability Kagekyo possessed by virtue of being a heroic spirit. Yeah, that or they're like, damn, Kagekyo, I offer my head to you, ma'am. The Kagekyo I saw was a true killer of Genji, in every possible sense. They are your natural enemy, almost as if they are a poison that only affects the Genji. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If any of you get near Kagekyo, they will have your heads for certain.
then it would seem another challenging battle awaits us. Thank you, Lady Danzo. We would certainly have walked straight into our depths had it not been for your warning. What about the officers? What became of them? Kagekyo was also leading a pack of Tsuchigumo, which the officers alone were unable to defeat. After making a strategic retreat, they gathered more officers and set up an encampment on the Kamogawa Bridge that leads to the city. Kagekyo and the Tsuchigumo were moving at a fairly unhurried pace, so they arrived at the river later. And now, for some reason, they appear to simply be holding position, glaring at the river rather than advancing.
As one does to assert dominance, you gotta stand still and glare menacingly.
The hell? I thought the general gods were supposed to head right for Suzaku Gate. What, this Taira no Kagekyo person got some fond memories of the Kamogawa or something?
I'm not sure, but... There is one more thing, Master. Kagekyo bears a close resemblance to Lady Ushiwakamaru. Ushiwakamaru? As in, that's Ushiwakamaru? Yes, they were identical to my sensors. I would not be surprised if this Kagekyo was actually a manifestation of another side of Lady Ushiwakamaru, and that she simply changed her name for reasons we do not yet know. That being said, Ushiwakamaru, that is, Lady Minamoto no Yoshitsune, has never demonstrated anything like Kagekyo's talent for killing Genji. Even if they are Ushiwakamaru's alter, there's gotta be more to it. There's probably something more going on here. Second one.
Is something wrong, Lady Misaki? You seem pale. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I guess I did. So, who's this Ushiwaka person?
Well, her name's Minamoto no Yoshitsune. Ushiwakamaru was her childhood name. She's a stable Genji hero from over 100 years in your future. You know what? Let's go for the second one. That's the easier explanation. Minamoto Kuro Yoshitsune, born Ushiwakamaru, she played a key role in the Genpei War that will occur approximately 200 years from now. She greatly admired her older brother, Minamoto no Yoritomo, the leader of the Genji at the time, and fought valiantly for him in many brutal battles. But in the end, Yoritomo branded her a traitor and had her executed. So she would certainly have a reason to bear a grudge against the Genji. So this Ushiwakamaru was also consumed by hatred, just like Taira no Kagekyo. Hatred, grudges. These are terrible, horrible things. At times, they even bear their fangs here in the city, bringing disaster with them. I see. So our next enemy is one that bears a fiery grudge against all Genji. Then we have no other choice. If we Genji are powerless to stop this opponent, then it is time to stop worrying about appearances. We will simply have to ask for help from the most powerful fighters residing near Kyo. Kintoki?
Yeah?
You were to set out for Mount Oe immediately and secure aid from the Oni. Oh my, are you sure, Raiko? I thought you despised the Oni. Now you want Kintoki to ask them for help?
I agree with Lady Raiko. Asking the Oni for help is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, especially since I just summoned Chuten Doji yesterday. We're clearly meant to be. The only ones in the city capable of combating a threat like this are the Genji. The officers just can't keep up. Oni, on the other hand, are natural-born fighters. And while there may not be many Oni in this time with permanent homes, we know we will find a great many of them in Mount Oe. Yes, an excellent choice, Lady Raiko. Thank you, Lord Seimei. I'm still quite far away, but I'll do what I can to reinforce the bounded field around the Kamogawa Bridge from here. Whether this new figure is Kagekyo or Yoshitsune, there's no telling how long they'll stay put. Time is of the essence. Go on, Kintoki. We're all counting on you.
Got it.
Just because we're going to ask the Oni for help right now, doesn't mean we couldn't also lay a trap for them.
They may not be eating humans any longer, but they're still Oni. It's only a matter of time until they harm more people. I am the leader of the Genji, so it is my duty to...
Raiko, Monjumaru. I know what it is you're thinking, and you don't have to think like that. You want to be a kind and loving mother, right? Then you can't treat your children's friends that way. I just know you regret it if you do.
Yes, you're right. I cannot lose sight of what is right and just. It would be wrong to betray anyone who has aided us in a time of need. I will never be like Lord Tamura Amaro, nor do I wish to be. I will never nurse a grudge of my own, be it against Oni or Tsuchigumo. However, that being said, killing monsters is the only way we have to ensure peace in Kyo, and I am a warrior entrusted with its defense, but I am also a human being. And I have no desire to kill when it is not necessary.
Good job.
Oni or not, they're still powerful fighters. Shuten was even Shuten was even chosen to be a master for the Imperial Holy Grail War. And there could be other times in the future when we may need their help. Nonetheless, I cannot be sure I will be able to keep my sword in its sheath around them. Hansuna cut off Ibaraki's arm just the other day. That is why you are the only one we can ask to do this, Kintoki. Go welcome the Oni of Mount Oe to the city and convince them to fight this general god, be they Taira no Kagekyo or Minamoto no Yoshitsune.
Who is Shuten's caster? Ferric.
You got it! I'll head there as fast as my legs can carry me. Misaki, Danzo, I wish I could say I can handle this all by myself. But I know I might not be able to keep my cool around Shuten. Would you mind coming with me?
You don't even have to ask. Okay, but no fighting. No, you don't even have to ask. I like my Onis.
Awesome, thanks!
Here, I wrap the rice balls in bamboo bark. I also cast a simple stamina recovery spell on them. Wow, Medea Lily, your cooking is wonderful. I love this. Stamina recovery rice balls. It's like an energy drink, but food. Please be careful, everyone.
Thanks, Medea. Alright then. Off to Mount Oe!
Traveling. Oh, that's a big distance. Oof. So much walking. Legs. Tired. Oof. Pain. Suffering. Are we flying?
Heh. I've never seen the moon look so damn eerie before. It's even glowing a weird shade of red. Not to mention it's night all the time now, thanks to that tree of emptiness thing.
I'll never get used to the red moons. Not that I can say that while we're way up in the air like this.
Keep your mouth shut, Misaki. You don't want to bite your tongue. Maybe we should have stuck to running after all. Leaping up high like this is a good way to avoid monsters, but...
Give a silent thumbs up.
Huh? What is it?
It means Master is fine with continuing to travel this way, Lord Kintoki.
Oh yeah? Alright then. Let's keep this moon-gazing journey going a little longer. Don't worry, we'll take a break before we head up the mountain.
Thumbs up. Ooh, it's the mountain I fell down from before, where that one sneaky yeeted me. Well done, Master. Let me scan your inner ears. Good, everything seems to be fine. Now that we have finished our transit, we've arrived at the foot of Mount Oe, approximately 100 kilometers northwest of Heian-Kyo. I've already marked the Oni Castle's coordinates on my map, so it shouldn't take us long to make our way there. It might be a little early, but I think I'll have the rice balls Medea gave me now. This seems like a good time to have Medea's rice balls. It may be a little early, but I want to eat them. I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom. Understood. Munch munch, munch munch. Here you go, master. I also brought some water in this bamboo flask if you like. Would you also like a special Fuma style Hyorogan? I took the liberty of making some improvements to the recipe. Thanks, but no thanks. Maybe some other time. I see.
Man, those rice balls look good.
Will you be eating yours now too, Lord Kintoki?
Nah, I'll pass. We're already in the Oni territory now. So I'll need to stay on my toes a lot more here than I do in the city. Well, no, that's not all of it. The truth is, it's better that I'm a little hungry for this. I don't want to accidentally use my full strength if Shuten and me end up fighting again.
Hang on. That doesn't make sense. You do know we didn't come here to fight, right? Master is right, Lord Kintoki. We are paying the Oni a visit to request their aid in battle, not to battle them ourselves.
I know that. I'm not looking to pick a fight either. But we're still talking about Oni, and Mount's always chock full of them. You can't go forgetting that, no matter what. That aside, it sure is weird that I'm setting foot on Oe for once. Feels like everything's all backwards.
You said Shuten Doji comes down to Kyo once a month, right? Oni visits are usually a monthly thing, right?
That's right. She steals things, destroys shrines, and generally gets up to all sorts of mischief. The first thing she steals is always wine, the good stuff offered up to the palace. Sometimes she'll kidnap a pretty lady and make her a cupbearer. Sometimes she kidnaps a guy and makes him do it instead. Shujin sees something she likes, she takes it.
I kinda like that. It's like, oh yes, I choose you. You are going to be the one to pour me drink.
Then she'll talk about how she loves moon gazing, but she also loves gazing into a pretty lady's teary eyes.
Ooh, nice. Great job. Lots and lots of wonderful farming. Oh, I love requests.
At least she's never brought anyone back to her castle, but even so, I always get chills whenever she kidnaps someone.
Flashback? Shuten Doji. She's an Oni who lives in Mount Oe, though nobody knows when she moved there. Nobody knows much about her, except that she's real strong. We don't even know where she came from. All we really know is that she's powerful enough to make all the other Oni toe the line. I met her for the first time a few years ago. Her name means heavy drinker, and damn if it isn't fitting. She's never not drunk. You can tell from the way she talks. Apparently, she's a child of some super important gods too. The very first time I met her, this is what she said to me. Well, look at that. What in the world are you doing here? Kaido Maru of Ashigara? Oh, you poor thing. Those Kyo warriors must have captured you, huh? Oh well. At least you got a nice new outfit, so it looks like they're treating you well. So hey, Kaido Maru, do you still remember me?
I'd never seen her before in my life. I'd run to other Oni, of course. There were a couple of them in Mount Ashigara, where I grew up, way off in Sagami in the east. But none of them were Shuten. The ones I met were different. At least that's what I thought, but then it's weird. For some reason, she did feel almost familiar when I met her. It was probably just some weird kind of familiarity that came with meeting another Oni. So I didn't bother saying that. Oh well. It's fine either way.
Your eyes are really blue, aren't they? What do they call eyes like that again? Baby blues? Your eyes and hair go together really nicely with the moon. And then there's those big, strong arms. You've got Sekiryu's blood running through your veins, right? So then, they must be really hard to break, huh? Oh yes, you and I are going to have so much fun together. Aren't we, brat?
That's how it all started. In practice, I guess it hasn't been all that long, but it's definitely been long enough for me. There's no telling when she might try to tear off more than just my arm. All Oni are mercurial as hell. One moment they're smiling at you, the next they're tearing you to shreds.
And a thank you, and actually that's kind of a fun idea. New stream idea unlocked. They'll admire your house, then smash it to splinters. They'll take treasure they stole, because they thought it was beautiful, then just crush it. That's why I'm always terrified whenever they kidnap someone. I know I have to rescue them fast as I can. Because if I don't, it's just a matter of time till their head gets torn off. That, or they'll get eaten alive. One way or the other, they ain't getting out alive. That's just what Oni do. They can't help but rip even the things they love apart. Hey, that sounds like me accidentally breaking things that I don't want to break, but I just do it nonetheless. They can't help but feeling affectionate for things they kill either. Talk about a pain in the neck. Still, so far, I haven't heard about her eating a single person in Kyo. Word has it that she ate a ton of people before she started living at Mount Oe, but in Kyo, nothing. At least, not yet. In fact, she seems to only get really worked up around me and brother Usui. Apparently, she hasn't so much as torn off a limb off anyone she's kidnapped. I don't know if that's just cause us warriors are rescuing them before she can, or if she's eating the fruits on her plate, clearly. She don't gotta eat no human arm. She's like, fruits. You know, fruits are good every so often. It's like, I'm tired of eating human flesh. I shall enjoy a platter of mixed fruits. Yummy. Good grief. Good goddamn grief. There's no way Oni and Genji could ever get along. I wonder, just how long is this weird connection we have gonna last? It's gonna last forever. You're both in my Chaldea. Kintoki? Did you fall asleep?
Nah, I'm awake. No way I'm nodding off here. I was just thinking about stuff. I think she and I probably... Never mind, forget I said anything. So, you all done resting up? Then come on, the sooner we get to the Oni castle, the better. Come on, Misaki, let's go, Danzo.
Okay. Time to hike up a mountain. That is Rashomon, at the southern edge of Heian-Kyo Suzaku Avenue. Or at least, it is very similar, though it also seems to have had some, unique design flourishes added to it.
Huh. Well, ain't that a thing? Can't believe Shujin had a fake Rashomon built up here. Maybe she figured the castle alone wasn't enough? Anyway, looks like the rumors I've heard about Oni being surprisingly good carpenters were spot on. Wouldn't you say, Ibaraki?
What are you doing here, human?
Hey there! Not here to pick a fight today. You must have noticed what happened to the sky by now, right? And you can't like that creepy blood-red moon crap any more than we do. We want to fix the moon in the sky, and while we're at it, save Kyo. That's gotta sound good to you guys too, right? And if that's not enough, there's also plenty of wine, gold, and rice for you too.
I like the way he's trying to negotiate. It's like, yes, we will make the sky back to the normal color. And we'll even give you food and money. And food.
Then again, maybe Oni ain't even got any interest in rewards. Anyway, that's the deal, Ibaraki. How about it? Will you help us?
Huh? What did you just say you wanted to do, Heavenly King?
Help us, please.
There's a new enemy out there who specializes in killing Genji. We need your help to fend off a natural-born Genji killer. You mean you're not here to hunt us? I thought you'd given up on playing with Shuten during the Imperial Holy Grail War. And that you just decided to turn into an Oni hunt. To turn it into an Oni hunt.
Is that what it looks like? No, that ain't why we're here at all.
Then where's Raiko?
He's not here.
Suna?
He's not here either. It's just us. So how about it, Ibaraki? Would you go get Shoots so we can talk?
I see, I see. So you need her help, huh? Well, well, well. Is that so? In that case, I'd be more than happy to refuse. Foolish humans! You should have known better than to show your faces in Oni territory. And you came here to ask us for help? You'd be lucky to leave alive, and today you're not lucky. Heavenly King or not, it's still just you. There's no Tsuna or Raiko to bail you out now. Well, I guess you also have a puppet and that brat with you, but that's basically nothing. Ow! Ow, that hurts me, Ibaraki! Ow, I was gonna offer you some candy, but never mind. I'm amazed you thought that you could come to my new Rashomon like that. Hoshikuma Doji. Large hostel detected. It looks similar to one we encountered at Omiya Road.
I told you, we didn't come here to fight.
Let's go, Hoshikuma. Tonight, we'll be moon-gazing with the fresh head of a Heavenly King for a snack. Ha ha ha! Now die! Listen! Well, this is the way to bring a party member in RPG games. We beat them up and then we recruit them. Yes. We are going the RPG logic. Oh, this fight seems fine. Yeah, seems decent. Let me just check what she has. Okay, yep, that's fine. I'm just gonna set this up. Boop. It'd be super fine. Fine indeed. Ah, yes, super duper fine. I'll just give that to him. Boop, boop, boo. Wait, there's an event where you get to bully her a lot? That sounds fun. And let me just check what my dad wrote. I like how he specifically said not 6 a.m. for eating. It's like, Father, I'm not gonna ask you to go out for food at 6 a.m. If anything, I'm streaming at that time, maybe. I'm not gonna respond to him. He no need no response. Oh, she was the game's first raid boss? Amazing. Good for her. That sounds like an honor. And let me just use that. That seems decent. And I like my card, so let's go with it. Boop. Now more water. Water important, hydration good. Yummy. Maybe I'll get some flavoring for water later. But then again, if I spill that, I think I'll attract ants, and I would not like that. At least with water, if I spill it on myself, it's all good. And oof, she went for the support. Understandable, but hello, Merlin. Oh, beautiful Merlin, here to save the day, as one do when you're Merlin. Thank you, Merlin. This'll hurt a lot. Boop. Holy cow, 3 million HP at the time. Which only the whalest of whales could one turn with their NP jolters. That is amazing. And one turning that seems terrifying with 3 million HP. Dang, jolter hits hard, huh? Oh, they had to be NP5? Oh. Oh. That is terrifyingly amazing. Good for them. Shut up! Bonk. Ah, Hoshikuma! Damn you, Kintaki! How dare a mere human do that? Alright, I didn't want to do this, but if I wake up Kanekuma Doji... Oh! She was actually bonked. Ow! I can't wait to see who my first NP5 5-star will be. Hoshikuma Doji has been neutralized, and Ibaraki Doji seems not to be a threat anymore. It, seems someone hit her on the head from behind and knocked her out.
Probably just looked like a light tap, didn't it? Well, don't be fooled. If that had been Misaki's head, it would have burst like an overripe pomegranate fallen to the ground.
What a great description for my head. Well, hi there. Lovely evening, isn't it? Not every night you get to see the moon bleed. Sorry about Ibaraki. Things have been crazy up in the mountain, and she's just a little on edge. I'm kind of surprised she didn't just devour the little human on the spot. But then, maybe I shouldn't be, seeing how you're here too, Baby Blues.
Haha, who knows? You trying to say mountain life suits me, Shuten?
Please, don't glare at me like that. It's so scary. You came to talk, right? So let's talk. Although, I think I'd rather talk with the girl with the red hair than you, Baby Blues. What do you say, girl? Want to have a little chat? Who's my favorite Fate Grand Order character? Oh, that's difficult. Like, I don't have a number one right now, but the ones I can say I love the most in my Chaldea at the moment, in no particular order, are Nobu, my Arjuna Alter, Saber Astolfo, Merlin, and Jason. Or maybe we could share a drink? I've also got some very sweet cake if you like. I want some cake. You know, now that I look closer, I can see it in your eyes. You've seen things I can't even imagine. Why don't I gouge them out for you? No, thank you. Aw, come on. That was my best joke, you know. Haven't we known each other long enough for you to get my sense of humor by now? You're no fun. Alright, you can have this back. I maybe got a little carried away and ripped it off. Accident, I swear. Eh? Is that Danzo's right arm? was careless. She removed my right arm in the instant I moved to intercept her just now.
Shuten!
Oh my. Why are you looking at me like that? You're frightening me again, you know? I just pulled a little harder than I meant to. That's all. Besides, I'd never break such a pretty puppet. Take a closer look. Her arm came off nice and clean. No? Master, Lord Kintoki, it's alright. Shuten Doji is telling the truth. She did remove my right arm, but I can still reattach it like so. There. Good as new. Just take it easy for a while, okay? Hang on, I'll cast a healing spell for good measure. Activating Mystic Code. Thank you, Master. I am truly your debt.
Good grief. Look, I know you well enough by now to know you must have been listening in on our talk with Ibaraki. So what do you say, Shuten Doji?
Why, sure.
Cool.
Just like that? The mood was so tense just a moment ago, you know, and now... I don't get it. Is this really happening?
That's exactly it. It's okay, Misaki. Don't bother trying to understand her. There's no point twisting yourself into knots over it. This is just how Oni are. Shuten.
Yes?
Can I take that to mean you'll help us?
Yes. Now that Paracelsus is gone and the Imperial What's It is over, I don't have much else going on anyway. So why not? I don't mind. Besides, it's been ages since we last played together. I wonder, when was the last time we fought together like this?
Never. This will be the first time.
Oh? Really?
Also, I'd better tell you this now. The enemy we'll be going up against is crazy strong.
Ooh, frozen.
They're called the Hashojin. We already went up against 2 of them. And they were unbelievably tough. Even after beating them, I still don't feel like we won. Well, it's more like I still haven't been able to win against them. I fought them, sure. But it was Raiko and Suna that finished them off.
Oh my, is that so? I never thought I'd hear you say anything like that. So you're saying you're not all excited to fight such strong enemies? Are you scared? Aww, poor baby. Well then. It sounds like this girl's a whole lot braver than you. Isn't that right, girl? Let's see. You said your name was Misaki, right, sweetie? You're dressed like a grown-up, and you're about the right age for humans to agree. But from where I stand, you're still just a baby. Ah, yes, I am baby. I am super baby Misaki, if anything. A kitten, a duckling, a teeny tiny child. You are, right? I can see it all in your eyes, you know? I'm not a child anymore. I'm a battle-hardened warrior. I may still be young, but I'm not child. I guess whether I'm a minor depends on what year it is. I may still be young, but I'm not a child. I am built different, yo. You're adorable. That's exactly what every little kid says. I hope you can get Shuten Doji someday if you don't since you don't have her, right? I only got mine yesterday. Actually, not yesterday, since I am account Onikure. Beautiful Onikure. I'm not mocking you, you know? Just the opposite. I'm complimenting you. You should be proud. You're still practically a baby. But you've got nerves of steel. So, tell me something. Why are you fighting this oh so scary enemy? So I can go home. I have the best reasoning. And take back our world. Huh? I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's so much more interesting than I expected. This child is something else, isn't she, Brat? I bet that throat of yours must taste real nice, given what comes out of it. And your tongue looks so nice and soft, too. Thank you for the compliment, Shutendoji. Please don't ever say anything about my stomach, though. I will never forget Shimosa, Shutendoji. No more jokes, Lady Shutendoji. Nah, yes, I should probably move stuff around. Plus, I gotta get a different, pop filter thing for this mic. It's wonky. This one ended up being too big, honestly. But that can be for later. Heck, maybe I can find one while exploring during the weekend. If not, Amazon to the rescue. Aw, so mean. You too, Brat. I can tell you were just planning to cut off my arms.
Damn straight, be grateful you still have a head. That's my friend. No, my boss you just threatened. There's no way in hell I'm gonna let you eat her.
I mean, I didn't think she was threatening me. I think she was flirting with me. I mean, same difference.
We need her alive and well, or there's no point in you helping us at all.
Fine. I got it. Goodness, you really are desperate, aren't you? This enemy really must be strong if they got you this on edge.
Oh, right, about them. Hey boss, seeing how you and Donzo were talking earlier, I'm guessing you Chaldeans know who this Psycho person really is. You do, don't you? Then please, could you tell us more about them?
Okay. So blah 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 blah. Insert information here. Blah 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 blah. You got that? Oh wow, we're back to the bridge. That was a good talk. Genji Killer, second half. Here we go. Let's see how much fear I have. No fear. This should be fine. Story support shoots is permanently NPC'd. Oh, that does suck. But able to inflict poison is pretty good. But still, oof. I gotta raise my shootin' later. Oops, I clicked too fast. Hehe. I was too clicking happy. I am Kagekyo. I am hatred personified. I am not an individual, but a collection of many. I have been Taira no Kagekyo since I first took form. Same, I wish I had Kagekyo. There is not only one Kagekyo. At least 37 Kagekyos made attempts on Yoritomo's life. Were but one Kagekyo to die, Kagekyo would live on. In time, another Kagekyo must always appear and exact revenge on the Genji. Sometime later, after Kagekyo had become a legend and been inscribed in the throne of heroes, someone told me, Kagekyo was the very concept of killing the Genji. Now I am here in Heian-Kyo, a phenomenon made possible by the twisted machinations of the pseudo-tree of emptiness. The personified concept of a grudge born against the Genji found the perfect vessel in Minamoto no Yoshitsune, another legend with cause to hate the Genji. Hatred lies at the very heart of the heroic spirit of Yoshitsune. Hatred for her brother, Minamoto no Yoritomo. Indeed, the form of Yoshitsune, layered deep within grudges, suits Kagekyo well. I am Kagekyo, and I am Yoshitsune. I am Yoshitsune, and I am Kagekyo. All Genji must die. Tonight, I will annihilate them. There is no place for the Genji in this world twisted by the roots of cosmic fantasy. Now then. There's the bridge.
A bridge. A bridge, How strange. It has been quite some time since I began staring at this bridge. Kagekyo does not recognize. I have tarried long enough. Come, Kagekyo Yoshitsune. Come, great Tsuchigumo Kugamimi no Mikasa. You have been waiting patiently. Now, we resume our extermination.
I remember this place. Kagekyo may have no recollection whatsoever of this bridge, but Yoshitsune's body does. After all, this is where Yoshitsune's own battle began. I cannot let you pass. If you wish to get by me, you would need to hand over your sword first. Benkei. Hear me, Ushiwaka. You and your brother must avenge your father and destroy the Taira clan. Mother. Haha, you look just like Tokiwa Ushiwakamaru. It warms my heart. I will let no harm come to you. I will defend you with my life. For you are living proof that the Taira defeated the Genji. Taira no Kiyomori. Well done indeed. You trained your body to perfection, Shanao. But don't think I've forgotten how you snuck a peek at my Rikuto Sanraku. My teacher. Remember this well, Overseer Yoshitsune. If you remain as you are merely their dog. Killing me will not end this war, for I and the Taira clan are not Lord Yoritomo's only enemies. You will be next. Lord Yoshinaka. I will accompany you wherever you go, Lord Yoshitsune. All I ask that you let me stay by your side until the very end. Benkei. Or not. Shizuka. I will keep Lord Chito Semaru safe. So first, Lord Yoshitsune, we must make it out of here alive. Hitachibo. Forgive me, Yoshitsune. I do not understand you. Brother. I ain't gonna forgive you, bro.
Halt. No ordinary person would be carrying a sword across a bridge at this hour of the night. I cannot let you pass. If you wish to get by me, you will need to hand over your sword first.
Wow, she was staring at the bridge for such a long time, and now time for us to go to the mountain and come back.
What an odd thing to say to me. What do you think you're doing, Genji? I am Kagekyo. Nothing you have to say will make any difference. That's so? I was going for my best Benkei impression, but I don't know how well I did. What do you think? Minamoto no Yoshitsune? I am Kagekyo, bringer of death to all Genji.
I feel like we must have told them about. Well, they did want to know about the enemy they're facing, so I'm like, let me tell you guys a story of Ushiwaka Waka Waka and Benkei. So, it's like, yeah, Golden Boy, do me a favor and say this one line, do an impression of Benkei, just to see if Ushiwaka Waka Waka will be unleashed. I am Kagekyo, bringer of death to all Genji. You know nothing, especially of Benkei. Now that you've thrown your lot in with the Genji, your life is forfeit. I commend your bravery, foolish though it may be, for even breathing in my presence. But it won't be long now before you lose the strength in your limbs, and then your life. Because it would be weird if he knew about Benkei, yet when we talked about Ushiwaka back at Raiko's house, he's like, who dat?
We'll see about that. Still, you're right about one thing, Honor Descendant. I don't know much of anything. I want to ask Ushiwakamaru, no, Overseer, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, warrior from the future we created. See, I heard all about you on the way here from the mountain. I heard about how you lived your life, and about how you lost it.
Wow, we really did say her life story on our way back. Here's your life story.
People end up telling your life story. Your story for years after your death. Overseer Yoshitsune is like one and the same as Saiyan, an underdog. I know I never forget about a warrior who accomplished incredible feats only to meet with a cruel and tragic end. The more I heard about you, the more things added up. You were someone real special. That much is damn certain. But there was also something about your story that just didn't make sense to me. That's why I want to ask you, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, about it directly. So tell me, Yoshitsune, Ushiwaka, our descendant from tomorrow who already died. Why did you... Silence! I am Kagekyo. My corpse's true name is of no significance. Death comes, great Tsuchigumo, Kugamimi no Mikasa. It seems Kagekyo is no longer willing to talk. Lord Kintoki, Master and I will back you up the best we can.
I was wondering what this Genji poison stuff would be like. Aha! I see. So that's how it works. Alright, Brad and Boss. Let's get started. Understood. I love this Kintoki and this Lost Belt, technically, yeah, Lost Belt. Genji Advance! Kintoki's such a himbo here, I love it.
Hell yeah! Genji Advance! Let's see what you've got, Minamoto no Yoshitsune!
Himbo Kintoki's the greatest. And heck, Medea, Lily, and Suna are super cute together. I ship it. They're adorable. Suna just gotta get over that other lady. Come on, Suna. Get over her. You weren't officially together. Please. Let's see how this goes. I shall use all Arjuna here because why not? And then I'll see what my dad's bothering me about. Father, stop messaging me. I mean, he's not home and that's why he's not knocking on my door. But still, stop messaging me, Dad. I know you're out eating delicious dinner. Chance to inflict stun to all enemies. Oh no, I hate you. Me. Let's see. I can't blame him if Tamamo's his waifu. Of course he's gonna give his waifu some screen time, even if it's just random, little, tiny bits. I would do the same, honestly. Okay, let's see. Message back to him. Okay. Send some messages and then I'm gonna hope not gonna get bothered too much. And now this seems good. I shall use this one. Boop. Yay. And now let's be healthy. Okay. And I believe in the power of Arjuna. While waiting for responses, I shall drink some water. Delicious hydration. I wouldn't mind some sports drinks, but my mom says there's too much salt in them. Like, but mother, salt isn't that bad. And ooh. Well, let's see how this be. Tamamo only has about 7 minutes of animated screen time across all Fate media. Wow! Only 7 minutes? Poor Tamamo. It's okay, Tamamo. At least she'll be in the new game. And let's see how this be. If I gotta redo this fight, it's fine. I just want to be edgy.
Gah! My head's pounding. I'm all dizzy. Speed, strength. They got it all and then some. As if dealing with one alone wasn't hard enough. If we're fighting both at the same time like that, we'll be dead in no time, right, Shuten?
This is so much fun. You're spry for such an old spider, aren't you? Here, spider. This way. Just follow. Well, she's having fun with the spider. The sound of clapping. Waterfall. A demonic wine tsunami. Well done. I never knew Shuten Doji was so skilled at warfare. Not only is she leading the Tsuchigumo away from Lord Kintoki, she's also neutralizing the Genji poison in the air by sending out wave after wave of demonic wine. Demonic wine? I had no idea Shuten Doji used alcohol as a source of power when she was still alive, even if it does differ from heroic spirit's noble phantasm. It must be a secret technique of hers the legends never mentioned. Perhaps she learned it in China, since so little is known about her time there? Oh my. Somebody's angry. Maybe it's time you took a little break. Don't you think, Grandpa? Grandpa? I've heard about you, you know. Great Tsuchigumo, Kugumimi no Mikasa. The big old monster that used to live on Mount Oe. Of course, I also heard you were killed a long time before we got there. Goodness, these heroic spirit things are so strange. Why, it's like the dead have come back to life. But you see, that mountain is all mine now, so it's time you went back to the hell you came from. Get out of here, old man. Ooh, was it something I said? You're so scary all of a sudden. I should warn you, when I get scared, I start tearing things apart. Hope you don't mind. Goodbye, Grandpa. Shooting toward the massive enemy to pieces. Its magical energy signal was fading rapidly. Did he bring out the seal? Master! Time to use one of Seimei's talismans. Boop! That takes care of the third general god. Though I must say, I'm still in awe of your technique, Shutendoji. It was so fast, even my sensor couldn't follow along. But it looked like you unleashed an ultra-high-speed attack in tandem with a huge wave from your demonic wine barrage. Did I? I'm not entirely sure what I did either. I just felt like tearing it to shreds. Though there are a few things I'm sure of now. Hey, Brat. I figured out the trick behind the Genji poison. That old Tsuchigumo was given off a miasma mixed in with some kind of spell. Very strange. Anyway, you Genji warriors won't have to worry about getting paralyzed just from breathing anymore. Go nuts, Brat.
Awesome, thanks! Now I can finally fight you without anything getting in the way. Honored descendant. No. Ushiwakamaru. If you wish to cross this bridge, you will need to cross blades with me first. I am the depraved monk sworn to collect 1,000 swords. My name is Musashibo Benkei.
Going into full roleplay mode, I love it.
You still persist with this game? I cannot let you cross Gojo Bridge. Stop it. I see you carry a most excellent blade indeed. Stop it. Very well then, I, Benkei, have decided yours shall be my 1,000th blade. Come, child, draw your sword. Stop it, Benkei.
Transformation. The rapid magical energy increase has resulted in a spirit origin ascension. Be careful, everyone.
I am Yoshitsune. I am Kagekyo. No, 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 no. I am Overseer Minamoto no Yoshitsune. This corpse once belonged to Shana-o, to Ushiwaka. Do not dare to pretend to be Benkei. What do you know of him? I fought and fought and fought and fought. And after a lifetime of fighting, my reward was fire and blades. My brother was oblivious to my true feelings. He ignored every word I spoke to him. I will never forget how he wronged me. Even if my soul shatters into 1,000 pieces, I will never forget this grudge I bear. My feelings are betrayed. The path I walked abruptly ended. No light awaits me now where I go now. Any future I once had is gone now. Curse you. Curse you, Yoritomo. Curse you, Japan. Curse you, Genji. How dare a lowly grunt like you pretend to be Benkei? Now feel my wrath. Bring it! I've been waiting to see what you've got. I don't have anything to say to this Kagekyo person. You're the only one I want to talk to, Yoshitsune.
Good job with our Benkei roleplay. Time to make her angry. Let's go! I do think it's funny, though, how they became friends. Hey, you! Nice sword you got there. Time to yoink it. Oh, I could not yoink it. You know what? Kid, I like you. I'll pledge my allegiance to you. Strength up Genji, of course. Recover HP when defeating an enemy. That's fine. Decrease Defense against Genji, demerit. None of us are Genji here, but it'd be fine. Yeah, this be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Ha ha ha. Okay, we go. All Arjuna. I believe in my boy. That was decent damage. Okay, yep, that was really good. Oh, now we be Genji, and we're gonna hit extra hard now, yay! I like this. This is good, this is fine. Wonderful even. Let's just switch my cards up, see what happens. Okay, that's good, that's way better actually. We'll do that, and there. Everyone be happy and healthy. Now time to sit back and relax. I shall stretch my arms. Stretching. And I was hoping I could crack my arm. That feeling is so satisfying, oh well. Great job, team. Especially you, Kintoki. Ooh, I can just get rid of it like this. Boop. All good. Yay. Wonderful, lovely. Okay, now the next fight. Aw, man. Now is it the for reals one? Deathmatch? Oh, Kintoki, you're getting beaten up, my boy.
Man, you're strong. But I'm not done yet. I still stand an honored descendant.
All that blood you're losing looks really delicious. Does it mean you're done pretending to be Benkei? Anyway, you sure got carried away, didn't you? You do realize that samurai there's filled with Genji poison from head to toe, right, Brat? You might not have to worry about the air you breathe now that Kugamimi no Mikasa's gone. But if you keep letting the samurai poke holes in you like that, you won't live much longer, you know.
I'm not gonna die. Besides, I'm Benkei now.
Of course you are,
And Benkei never stops standing, even after taking 100 arrows. So yeah, I ain't gonna die shooting. You know why? Because I still haven't gotten to ask a single question. Hey, honored descendant, Minamoto no Yoshitsune. What could you have to say to me, Genji? No wait, that's not right. I have nothing to say to you, Genji. Now, offer up your head. What I want is my brother's head. That is all I, Yoshitsune, truly want. Only Yoritomo's head. But if I cannot have his head, you will offer yours in its place. In your veins flows the blood Yoritomo will one day inherit. So offer your head to me. If you refuse, then I'll kill you myself. I will annihilate every last one of the Seiwa Genji's ancestors. Taira no Kagekyo! You look a lot like another heroic spirit I know. What?
Okay, okay. Don't get too close now. Those spells you're casting on Kintoki are great and all. But if you get too close to them, it'll be your head that goes rolling.
My head? My head, huh? Hey, Descendant! No, Overseer Yoshitsune. You pick up that head fixation from the warriors out east? Fine then. I, a query Sakata Kintoki, will risk my own head to ask you this. Oh ho. Aha. That got your attention. You really do want my head pretty bad, don't you? Alright, if you beat me, my head's yours to cut off. But first, you're gonna answer my question. Cause there's something I gotta ask you no matter what. Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Ushiwakamaru, our descendant from tomorrow who has already died. Let me ask you this one more time. Why did you fight? Why were you able to kill? Why were you able to steal? It couldn't just have been about survival. Not for you anyway. No, you fought and fought and fought. Right up till you met a tragic end. You fought so hard that you became a hero 1,000 years from now in Misaki's world. You must have had a reason for that. What drove a hero like you to fight so hard? Hero? That's right, you were a hero. That's why I gotta ask. What drove you to kill 100, hell, 1,000 enemy soldiers? What was it all ultimately for? You became a hero on the battlefield, so I just gotta know. Why did you fight? Why? You want to know why? You say I became a hero?
Master, may I say something? Something about Saikyo's Taira no Kagekyo has changed over the course of this questioning. They have become something entirely different from the hatred personified. I think their true personality has surfaced, even if only temporarily. And it has done so despite the curse embedded in their corpse. We saw the same thing with Lord Tawara Tota and Lady Suzuka Gozen, as well as during the Shimosa incident. Though they may now be corpses tormented by a curse, they still retain a fragment of their pride as heroic spirits, as heroes who made their mark on human history. I can't believe you, Sakata Kintoki. You possess strength well beyond ordinary people. You still remain resolutely on their side. And despite all that, you still don't know why I fought. You truly are something else, Kintaro of Mount Ashigara. That's the second time somebody called me that. Why do I fight? A ridiculous question. I fight for the same reason anyone fights. We fight with all our heart and soul to make the ideals that we hold dear reality. That is what defines us as Genji warriors. Ideals, huh? So that's your answer? Got it. So a battle between warriors is a battle between ideals. In that case, you ain't got nearly enough to beat me as you are now. Heh. Nonsense. You who possess power, you who thirst, yearn, and struggle to make your wishes reality. If your desires are true, then join battle and kill as you must. If you dream of seeing what lies beyond tomorrow, use the power you possess to make your way through me. You better believe I will. If I can't, my head's all yours. This is the bloodstained battlefield of Limbo, where the losing heroic spirit's soul shall be consumed upon defeat. The Imperial Deathmatch stage. My corpse's cursed name is Minamoto no Yoshitsune. My soul's cursed name is Saikyo Taira no Kagekyo. My rage and hatred will cut you down in your tracks. Hear me, O frightful gods, and laugh. Hear me, O glittering sun and shine. Now come, and show me the extent of your power. Show me that what you will do to see your tomorrow. Alright, my descendant, you ask for it.
Rah!
No more Benkei roleplay. And let's just keep what I was doing earlier, and then if I lose, I shall change my team up. I will use Castoria and Merlin. But this is for testing the water, so to speak. Both sides. Under the dark sun. Offer up your lives. This be fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this could be fine. Maybe? I shall believe. Yeah, this should be fine. Maybe. Great job, my boy. No, not evade. I hate that. Only I can evade. How dare you?
Curse you, my descendant.
Yeah, one turn. What a shame, I had Arjuna ready too. Man. Oh well. Frustration. Me. This be fine. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Kinda sorta okay, yep. Yeah, it's fine. Nah. I'll save that one. I just wanted the Buster up though. For that, I mean the critical stars, delicious. Our 100% critical rate is always the best. Aw, so close. Another evade? Oh, that is so annoying. Ma'am, can you just like not do that, please? Seriously, please, can you just not? I'm just gonna be edgy. The curse might take me out, but it's okay. Whatever. If it happens, it happens. Me. Rage, 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 rage. Okay, there. Broke that one. And now if Arjuna lives, he'll do a noble phantasm. Okay, yes, there is hope in the world. I mean, worst case, Nobu's gonna just punch her in the face real hard. Goodbye, Koyon Chihuahua. My boy lived. He lived. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that is wonderful. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kagekyo. There is hope in the world. As long as she doesn't evade. No evading, please. Over halfway down. Good. Oh, that evade, because I said that. Of course. Oh man, he now has no guts. My boy. Why you gotta be that way? Okay, 2 left. That's not bad, actually. Hit him. And yep, I'm doing arts first because I want to raise my gauge. It's always nice to raise a gauge. Ah, she has guts. Whatever, her guts don't scare me. Like, what's the worst her guts can be? Yeah, her guts can't be that scary. Yeah, 1,000 ain't scary. Bye. Yay, more bond points. We be besties. And now the end of this part. Ha. Heh. Oh, she's really roughed up. It is hard to believe, but even as they both locked in a furious battle to the death, neither giving an inch, they almost seemed to be enjoying themselves. Watch the battle intently. Ooh, about 4 hours left in the chapter for this. That's not bad, actually. You're right. They do look like they're having fun. I thought it was just the other day, but it looks like it's been longer than I thought. It's almost like Baby Blues is back to his old bratty self. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly what he was like back then. He'd throw himself at his opponents with all his might, never considering that his own life would end one day. Rah! When he gets like this, I don't think there's any chance he'd stop while he's still breathing. There. It may not be by much, but Lord Kintoki still managed to overpower Kagekyo. This is their chance, Master. I'm not stopping here, boss. By my command spell, I swear upon this battle. Bring us victory! Oh, it's actually working? I can use my command spells on him? This ends now! Releasing Noble Phantasm, Fleeting World, Fleeting Might. Rah! Good job, command spell.
Heh. I don't know if I've ever seen such a reckless, headstrong warrior before. Well fought, honored ancestor, however. Though I did make use of Kugamimi no Mikasa's miasmas to spread it, the Genji poison always came from me. I was its source. I am an avenger. My sole purpose is to bring death to all Genji. Every strike of my blade, every exhalation of my breath, even my very gaze is meant for killing Genji. You must have known after crossing blades with me, and yet you never attempted to change the way you fight. Even I can't help but be surprised at that. I see now how selfless you have been, how fiercely you devoted yourself to our battle. I could expect no less from one of the original pillars of our Genji clan. Well done, truly. So, I do not know how much meaning my words will hold for you, but Kintoki, Lord Sakata Kintoki of Raiko's 4 Heavenly Kings. If by chance you should survive this death match, then continue on your current path. Indeed, you have been walking your own path for some time, and now you're beginning not to walk but to run. Even if you must tear through a corpse consumed by vengeance, as you've done here, all you need to do is keep running with your heart, with all your heart and soul, until you reach the end. Know that you are on the right path and keep moving forward. Do that, and I have no doubt you will accomplish many things. I have no doubt you will triumph over many hardships. In fact, for what little it may be worth, I would go so far as to guarantee it. There. I've said what I had to say. All I ask now is that you do not forget it.
Thank you, Ushi Waka Waka Waka. Darkness.
Gasp! What the? The last thing I remember, I just fired off a big blast of lightning. And I thought for sure I was done for. Huh?
You won, Kintoki. Saikyo Taira no Kagekyo's spirit origin is completely gone. You won! Ooh, have a good day at work. Super duper good day at work.
Oh, hey boss.
Indeed. I have confirmed that both their spirit origin and spirit core have disappeared. Though of course, thanks to Lord Seimei's talisman, we should not have to worry about Saikyo Taira no Kagekyo's soul being absorbed by the Naraka Mandala.
That's great. Couldn't have hoped for more. So, by the way, now that the Genji poison's made its way through my system, I don't expect I'll be around much longer, so I'm sorry. I'd recite a poem before I go, but I never was much good at book learning.
Healing spell! Healing spell!
Would you mind reciting one in my stead, Misaki?
No thanks. Why bother? No thanks. Healing spell.
Come on, don't be like that. That ain't going at all. We all fought Yoshitsune together, with every bit of strength we had, didn't we? So can't you at least send me off with...
Stop that. Don't be so quick to throw your life away, damn it. Stop it. Bonk.
But...
Idiots. You're not going to die.
Eh?
It's true. Your vital signs are all stable, Lord Kintoki. You've lost a great deal of blood, but you did have some fractures and ruptured organs. But those injuries seem to have already healed on their own. Perhaps it is because you are a child of Sekiryu.
So I'm not gonna die?
Nope, you're not gonna die. So what do you say we keep going? Of course you're not. You didn't even notice what was happening, did you? All that samurai's animosity for the Genji disappeared while you two were talking things out. As for the blood you lost, you'll get it back. You get it all back once you've had a decent meal. No?
Gotcha, so the grudge was already gone, huh? That's... On second thought, never mind. Alright, boss, Shuten, Danzo, let's head back to the Genji house. We've still got 4 general gods left, so we gotta stay on our guard.
Back to the house we go. I don't know if I'm gonna finish chapter or section 13, but I at least want to start it. Dragon / divinity of calamity. Dragon? Let's see how this be. No fear. During the battle against Taira no Kagekyo, a strange sight was unfolding before the newly constructed Rashomon Gate of the Oni Castle on Mount Oe. Oni do not ordinarily band together. As living abominations, Oni are not beholden to the constraints of their local ecosystems. So nearly all of them live entirely alone. While a few of them have gathered on Mount Oe as of late, driven by their fascination with Shutendoji, the noble Oni are, without a doubt, the exception to the rule. Indeed, they are the first such exception to exist since the Oni army vanquished by former Sei Taishogun, Sakanoe no Tamura Maro. Now, those Oni have begun acting even more strangely. What the? Why are you all standing in line the way those human warriors do? Why would you? March, march, march. Out of nowhere, dozens of Oni lined up in the front of the Oni castle's Rashomon and began to march in unison. This made it clear that they possessed something typically foreign to Oni: loyalty. Not even Shutendoji and all of her rare Oni nobility had ever inspired an act of such immense loyalty. This march was undeniable proof. Bird sounds. This can't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. What are you doing? We Oni aren't supposed to act like that. Shuten. Who did this? How did you control these uncontrollable Oni so easily? Who are you? Oh, I see. I understand why they're following her. Haha. I understand completely. And so, the 5th general god appeared before Mount Oe's Oni castle. This thing had seized control of the Oni in an instant, and was now about to make its way down to Kyo. Whatever it was, it shone brightly under the red moon's light. It commanded the vicious Oni with a smile on its face. Every gesture it made, every sound it produced, everything about it made it apparent. The terrible power raging within the creature's form. None could resist it. None could refuse it. Even Ibaraki Doji, the would-be leader of the Oni, could not help but bow her head in its presence. Such was the light the strange being gave off, such was the force of its presence, that looking upon it was, for ordinary creatures, akin to gazing into the heavens themselves. This being was a god. I do not blame them. I want to summon her too. Someday. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes. I wanna. Ma'am, come home to my Chaldea, please. Boop. Tree. Dozens of Genji warriors gather around Suzaku Gate. They are the only ones left in the city who can contribute to the battle yet to come. Their leader, Minamoto no Raiko, and two of her four heavenly kings, Tsuna and Kintoki, stand at the front, prepared to meet the approaching threat in battle. And that threat is the group of Oni that easily broke through the bounded field on Heian-Kyo's western edge and are headed straight for Suzaku Avenue. On the advice of Abe no Seimei, who expected a fierce battle may take place here, the Genji warriors have elected to hold the line here on Suzaku Avenue. And now the Oni are about to arrive.
Stay sharp, everyone. We have Oni headed straight for us. I cannot understand it. I am told Ibaraki Doji leads the Oni of Mount Oe now, but we still have a treaty with Shuten Doji in place. The treaty should mean that there is to be no aggression from either side while it remains in effect.
And of course, Shuten Doji is the closest thing the Oni have to a king. Her strength is unrivaled. She most closely resembles one of the Oni kind's legendary demon kingdom. And somehow, in spite of that, these Oni are still making their way down the mountain to attack our city. I simply cannot understand it. Aww, that's so sweet. But flattery won't get you anything except maybe some of my wine. Oh, I also have peaches if you like one.
No, thank you. There is something about peaches I find unnerving.
Aw, you don't like them? But they're so sweet and juicy. Don't you think so, brat?
Yeah, I love peaches.
What's the bad about peaches? I like them too. The fifth general god is approaching from Mount Oe, with a group of Oni in tow. While Lord Abe no Seimei did predict this, I still cannot help but wonder. We were just on Mount Oe a few hours ago, and nothing like this was going on. I don't think we sensed anything like this when we went to Mount Oe a few hours ago. We were just on Mount Oe.
Hey boss, I was just thinking. The first two general gods showed up inside of Rashomon, right? Then Kagekiyo Yoshitsune and that big Tsuchigumo showed up across from the Kamogawa at the end of Gojo. And now we've got this one coming down all the way from Mount Oe. I'm sure there's some kind of reason for it, but doesn't that seem awful far away? Kintoki. Yeah? Lord Seimei put up the Great Bounded Field around Kyo to fend off invasions and powerful monsters. I know, and I'm sure Shuten's gang knows that even better.
That thing is so annoying.
As such, we should assume that the Bounded Field operates in response to the General God's power. In this case, the stronger the General God, the further away from Suzaku Gate the Bounded Field would keep them when they materialize.
I believe it is a layered bounded field that reacts to the quantity of mystics, or possibly magical energy levels. It is certainly a sign of how Lord Abe no Seimei became such a legend. I suspect the spell would easily surpass the power of relics from even the strongest ascetics. Alternatively, It could be that Lord Seime's bounded field uses ashes from the Buddha, or something similar. Either way, it's gonna be safe to assume this enemy's gotta be ridiculously strong. So basically, we're in for a hell of a sight. Either way, it's safe to assume this enemy's gotta be ridiculously strong. And beautiful.
Heh, bring it on. Me and Dans are both good as new thanks to Suna's caster. Not to mention, Raiko and Suna are both in top shape. Sure, they may have a numbers advantage, even with the other Genji warriors here, but Raiko and the 4 Heavenly Kings are worth 1,000 soldiers each. It doesn't matter how many Oni they throw at us, I'm sure we can take them.
Don't forget about little old me. I'm not usually one to beat up my fellow Oni, but we did have an agreement. So I will get to the bottom of this. You can even go back to the house and take a nap if you like.
Kintoki, Shuten Doji, be quiet.
Oh my, that feels like...
Yes, the Oni are here.
A group of Oni is walking towards Suzaku Gate. I can also make out what appears to be Corpse Shikigami. I'm detecting a large number of hostiles. There are at least dozens, no, hundreds of them.
That's quite an army.
Lord Suna, look at their leader. Their leader, huh? I've confirmed it with my telescopic vision. Ibaraki Doji is leading the Oni army. Ibaraki Doji? But why? Huh? Why would she do that when Shuten Doji's on our side now? Ibaraki, why you do this? It doesn't make sense, Master. I don't know about the other Oni, but I'm sure Ibaraki Doji worships the ground Shuten Doji walks on. I was sure Ibaraki Doji would be the one Oni of Mount Oe not taking part in this attack. Shuten. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't understand what's happening to me. When she looked at me, it was just like looking into your eyes. That's why Shuten! 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 Uh-oh. Ibaraki Doji appears extremely confused. It also seems that fire she just generated was a signal. As the bigger Oni and Corpse Shikigami are heading straight for us. Remember everyone, we cannot let a single one past us. We may be defending the city, but treat this battle as if you were on the attack, in other words. Genji advance! Genji advance! Time to bunk!
Alright, let's go!
Sorry, Ibaraki. Maybe I can break her out of her trance with candy, just kidding. I already ate all my candy. Sorry, Ibaraki. Oh, immune to mental effects. Okay. That'd be fine. I'm not gonna use my Noble Phantasm until the second wave. Because this'd be fine. These are actually pretty good cards. Oh, I love how I have a boost too. What even is my boost? Increase attack. Oh, I love it. The more the merrier. Yes, please. That'd be nice. Okay, the Dark Warriors. And a Vile Oni. Time to bonk him with the Noble Phantasm as one do. I just feel like using these. Hee 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 hee. Why not? And there. Just for the funsies. Lean back and watch the damage. Good job, my boy. Super duper great job. Fatal battle. Oh, look who it be. Ibaraki Doji and Taioki. Whoever Taioki is. I don't know who you are, Taioki, but prepare to get wrecked. Okay, let's just do that. And I want to swap my cards. Please give me more Arjuna cards. Thank you for the Buster one. That is what matters, honestly. So there we go. No fear. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, that was good. I like that. Great job, team. Yay. That's a pretty good cliffhanger. Like, I wonder who that other one could be. I totally did not see her in the banner. Beautiful, beautiful Oni lady. I want her. I will summon her someday. But yes, next week I will finish Heian-Kyo for sure. I want those delicious Saint Quartz. And then to farm the free quest because I need the Saint Quartz for the summer banners. Oh, I'm gonna suffer this summer. But it's okay. You know, it's worth it. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck. I'm gonna use my AP on top of the hunting quests and then eat a snack. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Woohoo!